Hey, and welcome to this YouTube exclusive video. So, I'm going to be showing off the design for the secret brewing station that I'm planning on building in the survival server. I'm going to be putting this under the bar that's already on the server. And so what I want is to have a lever here and then have some stairs leading into an underground basement. And so this is what I have. So the floor kind of drops away and then it reveals a staircase. Unfortunately, this last block you have to jump up. There's not a staircase that leads to it. But it's fairly quick. And it works for what I want it to do. So I'll explain in a little bit more detail how this works. So if we go underneath, so this is the floor right here, and when the lever is hit, these sticky pistons will retract the floor, and then these sticky pistons will pull this whole contraption out of the way, and then these double piston extenders will push up the stairs. Now to avoid the having to jump up the last block, I could have these be triple piston extenders, but I ran into the issue that I needed to power a piston that was right here, and it became difficult to do that with this circuit behind it already, so I just decided to have it like this instead, and it works perfectly fine for the reason that I need it. So yeah. So when the lever is hit, it sends a signal onto this brown wool, and this goes into, I'm not sure exactly what the circuit is called, but basically it sends power immediately when it's turned on, but when it's turned off, it takes a longer time for it to actually update. So you can see when I pull the lever, it turns this line on immediately, and when I flip the lever again, it takes a little bit of time for it to go out, and this controls these pistons retracting the floor and these pistons retracting that whole contraption. And the reason I want it to wait when the lever is turned off is so that these double piston extenders can retract the stairs before these get pushed back out and up. And then I have a similar sort of setup here, except with a lot less delay, and the signal is also inverted. So it's sort of the opposite of what I have here. It turns on, or it updates immediately when the lever is turned off, and it waits a little bit when the lever is turned on. And that's for the same reason, because I want the floor to retract before the double piston extenders push the stairs up. And then I have this little contraption here, and this basically sends 2 pulses individually. And the reason for that is because I want these to power the floor retracting pistons immediately as soon as it gets turned on, and when it gets turned off, it needs to wait until these pistons push the whole contraption this way. Before it powers it again. If I only had the single pulse, then these wouldn't get powered when they get pushed back. You can see if I take away this repeater, it retracts fine, but then when I turn it off again, those pistons don't push the block back up, so that's why I need this. So yeah, that's basically all I have. I tried to make the whole contraption as seamless as possible. Obviously you can still see a couple of the pistons in the wall, but that's not too big of a problem considering the complexity of the contraption. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but this is what I was able to come up with, and it works fine for what I needed. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be building on the server. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you.